But moving on, and I'm excited for this one. No better time to do this than the day after Father's Day. My list, my top 5 list for this Monday episode is the top 5 father-son duos in Major League Baseball history. This was a fun one for me. Let's get into it. It was fun to put this one together. At number 5, I have the Fielders, Prince and Cecil Fielder. I just wish, this one hurts and stings a little because Prince Fielder was so awesome to watch in his career. So much fun, hit so many bombs, had so many fun celebrations to watch, but his career was cut short due to his back, neck injuries. But Prince and Cecil Fielder have just been, and were a dynamic duo in their careers. Next up, moving on, number 4 on this list is Felipe and MOISÉS ALOU. What a dynamic duo. I feel like we forget a lot of, maybe not we, but myself being a little bit younger and not being able to watch Felipe play. I know and knew how good MOISÉS ALOU was, but Felipe ALOU was fantastic in his career. Also went on to have a fantastic managerial career. These two were dominant, and they had to be on this list as well. Moving on to number 3 on my top 5 father-son duos, the Guerreros. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and Vladdy Guerrero Sr. You know what's been really crazy? And these statistics were just a couple of days ago. Through their careers and through like the exact same amount of games, they had the exact same slugging percentage in their career and like the exact same amount of home runs. It's crazy how much their careers are mirroring each other. And that's pretty special to say about Vladdy Guerrero Jr. because his dad is a Hall of Famer. So what a path Jr. is on, and they are already on this list of top 5 father-son duos. Moving on. Number 2, the Griffeys. Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. You know, Ken Griffey Sr. in his own right was really good. And then along comes Jr. with the sweetest swing there ever was. I don't think you could be in the wrong by saying Ken Griffey Jr. had the sweetest swing that has ever played in Major League Baseball. That's how good it was from the left side of the plate. Everybody tries to replicate Ken Griffey Jr.'s swing. What a dynamic duo these two were. Also to see them go back-to-back, and I didn't see them. I was too young. But they went back-to-back home runs in the lineup. That's pretty cool as well, and I can't imagine. Just trying to think of that from my perspective, like going back-to-back in the lineup with my dad. Like, how cool would that be? But they're at number 2, leaving only one spot left, and it's going to the Bondses. Bobby and Barry Bonds. We all know how good Barry Bonds was. All the MVP awards, so many home runs, more home runs than anybody in history. In my opinion, the greatest hitter that has ever played, pre or post the steroid talk. Let's not forget how good Barry Bonds was. Won 3 MVP awards before he was ever linked to anything. And then throughout his career, just continued to be dominant and put up numbers that have never been seen before, had never been seen before, and continue to never be seen. It is truly incredible, and Bobby Bonds was a great player in his own right. So this one was a lot of fun to put together. Bobby and Barry Bonds at the top spot, Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. at number 2, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Vladimir Guerrero Sr. at number 3, the Alous, Felipe and MOISÉS ALOU at number 4, and Cecil and Prince Fielder round out this list at number 5.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.